AppDynamics Information Points reflect data state across all invocations of a method, independent of business transactions. You can apply computations to the values, for example, representing the sum or average for a method return value or input parameter. There's two classifications of information point metrics: code metrics and business metrics. We'll talk about those in just a second. To get an information points, go to the panel on your left, and underneath the More drop list is a selection for an information points link. Simply take your code segment that you want, and I'll use this one as an example, where we have a Java class called supercars data loader, car data loader, and a method name called saveCar, and build that within your information point. So add that to the property sheet, just like it's done here, where you have the name of the information point, which is cart total. Notice the capital C here. The agent type that's being used, fully qualified class name from your code that we just looked at, as well as the method name. And you can stop right there, or you can go ahead and extend the information point by defining custom metrics using the method return value, method parameters or return value. For example, this property, if I open it up, I have a custom metric called cart total that's collecting data from a return value, and the operation gets returned on a getter chain. I also have the option of collecting data from the invocation and either adding or averaging that amount using the data rollup feature here. So this is useful for understanding how many times the method was executed, how long did it take to execute on average, and even doing things like determining how many concurrent users are using my application by extrapolating the comparison between information points on login and logout methods. Now, these are examples of code metrics. I can also extend it using business metric examples. For instance, what is the average value of the credit card total? How many credit cards did my application process in a certain time period? What was the average time spent processing a credit card transaction? Either way, these metrics become first-class metrics and appear in your metric browser. If you go into the area called information point, you'll see the information point we created for cart total, capital C, and its metrics for average response time, calls per minute, and errors. We also built a custom metric called cart total as well. Each of these get baselined and can be placed on a dashboard, as well as provided against a health rule if needed. So again, information points are similar to data collectors, but they collect information outside of the contents of business transaction. And they collect data for every time that method is hit or invoked. That's it about information points. Reach out to your customer success team if you have any questions. And thanks for watching.